we have experienced a record number of refugees crossing into Jordan. And just since the beginning of this year, we are in January still, 1 January, 30,000 people have crossed the border into Jordan. Just by comparison, there were about a little more than half of that number in December, and less than that in November.
A week, transport anywhere between 3,500.
Just yesterday, 4,400 refugees arrived in the Zatri camp. And in the course of the night, another 2,000 arrived. So it's just absolutely dramatic, the inflow of people coming into Jordan. Most of them originate from Dara, which, if you're familiar with the map, is just over the border, and its suburbs. With the government of Jordan, and we have to commend the government of Jordan and partners, we are working around the clock to prepare a second camp. It's close to the Zatri camp, which you're all familiar with, and it will be called Halabat. Hopefully by the end of this month, which is very soon, this is next week, it will be open and up and running, and 5,000 people will be accommodated, with the plan to increase the capacity to 30,000.
The access to potable water, for example, is decreasing. Urban water systems are falling apart. We've done an assessment of the amount of water accessible to displaced, for example, and that's gone down to a third of what was the case before the conflict, from 75 liters per person per day to 25 liters per person per day.